Valerie here from Vegan Val, and today we are going to make giant buffalo beans. So these giant beans are going to be covered in a spicy buffalo sauce. They are creamy, spicy, delicious, and they're perfect for a game day snack. They're delicious on their own, but also great in a taco. They are spicy, they are creamy, and they are just covered in vegan cheese, which makes them extra delicious. All right, let's get started. So we're ready to go here. The first ingredient I'm going to show you guys today are our beans. So here they are cooked. As you can tell, they are humongous. They're super fun, and just who doesn't love absolutely ginormous sized food? So the beans that I used are these Royal Corona beans from Rancho Gordo. I'll put a link to them in the bio. But you can use whatever large white beans you can find. I cooked up half a pound of those, which is half of one of those bags, and it grew into this much, and I have it in my glass Pyrex dish ready to go. But before we do anything else, we have to get our buffalo sauce cooking. So I'm going to make a really simple buffalo sauce today. There are lots of variations out there that you can make, but the general idea of a buffalo sauce is that you take some kind of a hot sauce and you mix it with fat or butter usually. We're going to use a vegan butter, but you could also use coconut oil. The thought behind that is that the hot sauce will thicken from the presence of the butter and it'll be extra creamy and delicious. So I have here exactly half a cup of a somewhat mild vinegar, sort of Louisiana style hot sauce. So we're going to take this half cup of hot sauce and we're going to mix it with a third of a cup of vegan butter and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and lastly, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And we're gonna get that all going in a pot, and we're gonna stir it until it thickens up, so that should just take probably 2 or 3 minutes to do. So we're just going to take this buffalo sauce we've made and pour it directly over our beans in our glass Pyrex container. So then we have our beans in our buffalo sauce here, and we'll just use our spatula to gently fold it around just so that all of the beans are completely covered in the sauce. Oh, that looks beautiful. Here's the best part. Vegan cheese time. So you don't have to use any vegan cheese if you don't want to, or you can use different vegan cheeses than I'm using. But what I have here is a vegan mozzarella, about a cup of it, a vegan cheddar, another cup of that, and then just a couple tablespoons of a vegan Parmesan cheese. And I'm just gonna layer it all on top. Mozzarella and the cheddar. And I will fully admit that this is a ridiculous amount of cheese to be using, but since we don't actually get vegan cheeses all that often, when we do, I really want to be able to taste it. So, there we go. A nice layer of cheese. Oh, and don't forget the Parmesan. So we're going to cook this at a high heat for just about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to get the oven set to, I think, 475 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to cook it, about 10 to 15 minutes until all the cheese is melted and the sauce is sort of bubbly. And there we are. Direct from the oven, we have our melty, bubbling buffalo beans. Okay, And so then the last step we're gonna do is I've chopped up a couple scallions and just a little bit of fresh parsley, and we're gonna sprinkle it on top. All right, now the best part, eating. Yes, so those beans are like perfectly creamy, and they have so much of this nice drippy vegan cheesiness on top. Yes. And then of course that buffalo sauce just puts it over the top with that like spicy, like, ow flavor. All right, so that is all I have for you today. If you end up making these very delicious, creamy, giant buffalo beans, make sure you tag me on social media at veryveganval and let me know how it turned out for you. I love seeing pictures, so take some pictures as well. If you did like this video, of course, give us a thumbs up, like our video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. We'll be seeing you next time. Thanks, bye.